Vipo Jama, welcome to the show. It's FNNR. It's me as always, Shembetsa Jerry and Lugu, aka the musician in progress, aka Hybrid Days. Today we're going to do our first album review, and the album is called Dive In by Mutoriah. Let's get to it. Let me just be honest. Even before I begin, let me just. Oh, by then I'm dates. Yeah, I'm having dates. That's why you see I'm having these moments. Anyway, so the album is called Dive In by Mutoriah. Mutoriah is an artist who actually plays for so he's a keyboardist or pianist, I don't know which one you can use. But I saw his album on Facebook, then courtesy of people like Zero and a few other artists here and there. They were promoting the album and I was like, maybe this is one of those situations where people are just hyping something up because they are friends. But boy was I wrong. Dive In is an experience that I never expected from any Kenyan artist anytime soon. Because first of all, let's start with that. I'll tell my list here, my cheat codes, yeah? Today I'm not taking it from head. So let's start with the production. The production of this album is amazing. This is one of those situations whereby the artist actually knew what he was going for and what he intended to get. And by the whole experience, by the end of the experience, you get that this is actually a very articulated project. Everything that has been put into this project comes together in a sort of jigsaw experience, whereby nothing feels out of place, nothing feels like it was too forced, nothing feels like he was trying to be someone he's not. He's called Joe Mutoriah, but I thought his full name is Joe Mutoriah, but he goes by the artist name of Mutoriah. So Mutoriah, sorry for that. Mutoriah has gotten to that point where he understands what he's going for. I've met this guy at Black and he's the coolest guy ever. And you might never think that he can actually do something like this. I'm just saying, until you hear him play. And this album is just one thing that shows you this guy understands what he's going for, and he's going to get it. The next thing I want to talk about is the mixing and mastering. You find that this artist has been able to balance out every single thing in the project, from the audio quality to the beat quality. There's never a point in time where someone is singing and talking and you feel like things are off. It's like everyone was doing the same thing at the same place, and that's something that you expect from an album. It's not, most albums you find that sometimes you find another feature where one feature sounds weird, another feature sounds like it's clean, another feature sounds like it's funny. But by the end of the day, you find when an artist comes together and make sure that all these parts and pieces, all these parts and pieces come together as one solid unit. It's rare, and even international artists, it's rarely done that. And this is something that Joe actually picked up, and I want to say that's kudos to him. And this brings me to the next point of features. Everybody who came to this project, bodied this project. From Steph Capella. Steph Capella is an artist who normally, I want to say, after listening to this project, he's lucky. I'm going to be very honest, because the way he sings in this project, you are not able to believe that that's Steph singing. I know he's a good singer, he's a great artist, but when you listen to this project, you're like, oh my god, this is actually Steph Capella. There's Zenaya Manasseh. There are other features here and there, and everybody who came to this project, I feel like this is one of the few artists in Kenya currently who actually treated the project as from a professional standpoint. I'm saying this because no one came and slept on the project. No one came here and just did it because I'm working with my friend. Everyone came together, and what they did is they put their best foot forward. Everyone's voice stood out. Everyone's part was played to the fullest potential that it could have been maximized. And that's something I think we should also appreciate that. And as much as I want to say the artists came together and they did this, I feel like Joe did a good point. Joe did something great. I keep calling him Joe, but fuck it. Joe Mutoriah did a careful selection process. He did not just go pick people from the street and be like, hey, you know what, you want to feature in my project. I don't think that's the process. I think he communicated to them and relayed the information that was required to make this project a success. And that's something that most artists don't get in Kenya. I feel like most projects that are coming out right now that are features or collaborations, they're done out of a favor basis. So you find that the main artist shines, but the featured artist just goes in there and then just says a few words and expects to write on his name or on her name. But everyone who came here, they did something great. And I want to appreciate Joe and everyone who came through, because it came through correct. The next thing I want to say is the track list was organized in such a way that makes sense. And it was a journey from the beginning till the end. There's that flow and that ebb. It was like one of those journeys whereby you are swimming and you're doing laps, and you can switch from backstroke to breaststroke to butterfly consistently without having to feel like you're forcing it. It was a smooth transition from air to water, and that's the whole point. It's a diving experience. You feel like you're actually diving into something, and I love that about this album, that everything was well planned out and well thought out. So that's something that most people get wrong because they try too hard. It wasn't tried too hard. Now, the final thing I want to talk about this album is what does it present. This is an album that cuts across every genre. Not genre, every age group and every demographic. Old people listen to this album, they love it. You can listen to this album with your kid and they love it because the lyrics are catchy, number one. Number two, the tempo is not too fast, it's not too slow, it's just the right type. You can literally play this album in a lounge somewhere and it will be great. I feel like there are corporate vibes in this album, but at the same time, I feel like there are elements of this album that actually take you back to the roots of Kenyan music and what it means. Because there are some sessions here and there where he gets tried to modernize Mugidi. I'm not a very big fan of Mugidi, so I'm not going to speak about that because I don't really listen to it that much. So I'm not going to criticize that. But hey, he tried to bring a fresh spin to it. And there are a few songs here and there that he tries to bring elements of trap that are the modern, the modern arrangement of music where you have hi-hats, 808s and all that. And he tries to bring that into this album and it's nice. The only issue I have with this album is there's a point where Joe actually steps out of his comfort zone and tries to sing a high key, and that's the one point you'll notice it, trust me, because the album is so good till that point, and it's just a small moment where he goes off key. You listen, you'll hear it, trust me, you'll hear it and you'll be like, hey. But hey, that's nitpicking at this point. It's the only place where I felt like this album didn't, like Joe made a mistake maybe, but he actually did the job well. So this album is one of the greatest albums I must say. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So I've been your host. Sorry, today I was having dates, so that's why I'm talking like I'm posing. I won't have dates anytime I'm shooting. That's my producer. Hey, try to do like a screamer. So I've been your host, Shembetsa Jerry Adugu, aka Hybrides, aka the Musician in Progress. I'll share all the links down in the description from his Spotify, everywhere you can find Joe Mutoriah. And recently we started a playlist on SoundCloud and Spotify. SoundCloud I've slept a bit, but Spotify we have a playlist. It's FNNR 254. I'll share the link is in the description. Just click on it if you want to stay updated on what's popping and any Kenyan music you may listen to. And for the playlist, I want to put a disclaimer out there. These are not top selections of the music that I chose. No, these are Kenyan musicians. I just share as many Kenyan musicians as possible because I have my own preferences. And the point for this playlist is to share as much Kenyan content as possible. So I'm pretty sure you might find a genre in there that you will agree with. So go listen to our playlist. And it's been me. It's been real. I'll see you when I see you. Aya. School dates next. Shoot.